Good morning, everyone. So you just heard the lesson from Miss Marie, and we are going to be making necklaces about the armor of God. So you've gotten your little packages. When you open it up, be careful. There's lots of beads inside. We have 3 different color beads, brown, red, and yellow. And we have a clasp, which will allow you to be able to open and close the necklace. We're going to tie that on. The other thing in the bag is we have the pieces of the armor of God. So the first one we have is a sword. The sword is the Spirit, which is the Word of God. That's what it represents. The second one is the belt of truth. It kind of has like a little skirt attached to it too. The next one is the shoe. The shoe is the piece that comes from God that you will be fully prepared. The next one is the helmet, which is the helmet of salvation. The next one is the body armor. So this is like a metal shirt that protects you in battle. And that represents God's righteousness. The last one we have is the shield, and the shield is the shield of faith. All right, so what we're going to do is you guys can do these necklaces any way you want. You'll see it has a tight end, almost like a shoelace. And what we're going to do is we're going to put all the pieces on the cord. The only thing you want to be careful of doing is that you're going the same direction. So you don't want to get done and then some of your pieces of armor are hanging backwards, right? You want them to be all laying the right way. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a couple beads on, and I'm going to do them in a pattern. So I'm going to do yellow and red and brown, and then I'm going to do yellow and red and brown, and you just put them through the lace and put them down. So there's my first set of beads. And then I'm going to put a piece of armor on. I think I'm going to do the helmet first. Again, making sure the helmet's facing me so they'll all be hanging the right direction. So I'm going to do a helmet, and then I think I'm going to do like 2 more beads, I think. So I start up with brown, so then I'm going to do yellow and red. Oops, that's 2 reds. Yellow, red. Okay. Let me guys show you what I got so far. So I got armor and some beads. Then I'm going to add another piece of armor. I think next I'm going to do the sword. I'm going to do the sword. Now you guys can do this any way you want. It's your armor. And I'm going to do a couple more beads. All right. And then you just keep working until you get them all on there. I think maybe now that I look at it, I should have done a couple more beads in between the pieces. So when they hang apart and they're not overlapping. Maybe do 3 beads instead of 2. But it's your necklace. You can do it how you want. Now, when you have all the pieces on, you're going to be left with two pieces, 2 clamps. So what you want to do is you want to take the clamp, one side of the clamp, it doesn't matter which, weave the lace through the clamp, and then you want to tie a nice knot. So that way, the clamp can't come back off. And I did it wrong. You need to tie the knot all the way at the end so that you can pull the clamp all the way to the end of the necklace. I'm not sure that works correctly. All right, we're going to start over. I'm going to pull this back out, untie my knot. Oh, I see what they do. I missed a step. It helps to read the directions. Okay, so after you get everything on there, all your beads, what you're going to do then is tie a knot down by your beads. We tie a knot down at the end. Boop. Then we cut the cord. You have your mom help you, or if you have some good play scissors, you cut off these hard pieces at the end, and then you tie your clasp on. So I'm going to do one just to show you. So you cut off this little guy here, the hard piece, because you can't tie that into the clasp. Then you weave the clasp on, or maybe it's better to put the clasp on first and then cut it, whatever you'd like to do. Then you tie your knot all the way at the end, and you can bring the clasp all the way down so the clasp can actually close. And then you do it on the other side, and there you go. You have a finished necklace. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and finish mine. I hope you guys do the same, and I hope you enjoy this craft. Have a great week.